I think in order to make things more consistent, like maybe we should like start should be when you press new game instead of this. But oh well. It's not like there's anyone here like who have to like maybe I can anyone here like who I can debate over rules with. It's me and me. There's also like the problem of so with GB Robo I had like the benefit of like someone else having done a run and being gracious enough to like having like created like having created like a speedrun.com like leaderboard for it. This was like incredibly bad. For like Witcher 7, none of this exists so far, and I don't think that it will exist unless I submit the run or like create the leaderboard myself, which would also mean that I would have to potentially, I think, moderate it or at least verify the runs, and I don't know if I want to do that. You know, this is time. Time I could be doing something else with. Also, it's probably debatable if like getting Roundbird there is important or if it's important at all. You'd have to like make a calculation if it's more beneficial to have Roundbird or the Mal content. However, I don't think. I mean, Roundbird is important in that sense. Yeah, these aren't hurting me. It's interesting that it still triggered the thing. Already being inefficient. Because one thing where like I mean Roundbird is helpful in that sense that like it speeds up a boss fight. Oh yeah, I have to go in here. So yeah, this is like not a huge waste of time in that sense. The amount of time I could save by just being slightly less in love with the walls. I keep jumping up when he does his attacks because in his later like incarnations, he like starts doing like a jump attack instead, and you can kind of like game it so that you jump a little bit. He does his jump attack and is like fairly open. Because all it does is like check, okay, is the player in the air or not? And if they are, do the jump attack. So you can kind of bait him into doing it by just like doing a short hop. which I do find like also like conceptually, because it kind of like shows how anxious he is to like to get one over on you, that he like falls for every feint. Oh yeah, first I need to do this. Then I need to do this. I think this is quicker than getting Witch Orb and then hugging her here. Problem. I mean, we'll get the tutorial anyway at some point, or like maybe not, but I guess you could somewhat like. There's an argument also to be made about like whether or not it's more efficient to first reduce like his health bar into his desperate mode and then do the like attack, or like then do the defense break. I sure hope that the door opens now. Okay, it does. Interesting. I don't think that I ever have to go there, so I can just do this instead. It's a bit of a more wonky way. Let me think. No, I don't think I ever have to go that way. I would if I were to do the oh yeah, also, you know, that's a button. So like it depends. Like the problem is I probably should have you know, need to edit the splits or whatever. But apparently this was like a minute time save. But this could all has like probably a lot of reasons. The fight was quicker. What do we want here? We want this and this and this. Yeah, like filling up one bar is like several seconds. Could probably make an argument again also for here to like whether or not it's needed to take that checkpoint. Guess really depends on how safe you feel about this fight. I'm always a bit scared. It should be fine. Doing a screen transition while text is being displayed. potentially a bad idea. It feels so weird to just go past all the enemies. I guess I pick him. No, let's do it like this, because I think there might be a hidden mechanic that, like, the more attacks of the same type you have equipped, the higher, like, the more effective they are. I'm not sure. Could be, could not be. Oh. Kind of lost track of him. These earlier fights are so much worse. You see, the problem with, like, with that round bird conviction is, you need to have you, like, somewhat of a, like, style rank for it to, like, apply. It's not very strong if you, like, if you have nothing. So it's not that effective under these circumstances. You could almost make an argument about maybe getting Frosh Newton very early, because he has, like, his effect is that, well, destroying enemies gives you zeal, which is just helpful, like, if you want to, like, get this. Okay, didn't even get him into, like, his desperation mode. Oh, he did. He had a bit of a moment there. Do I have both? Yes. Wrong. Oh, yeah, also. Okay, this was like apparently a 4-minute time save. I don't know. I think most of it was me pressing the button earlier. Because the boss fight wasn't like particularly clean. I forgot what. Did I have like. I think this is like the best path I can take. Ooh, no, this isn't a problem. This isn't a problem. So just like wondering if like maybe I accidentally like because I didn't open that one gate, but I can still do it now. It's all fine. It's all fine. One thing I did not really consider is how much like really pushing it with these dashes is like straining your hands because it is straining my hands. Okay, yeah, let's just move on. This is a bit of a like a shame in a way of the saving and quitting is that it like completely removes the idea of like basically boosting specific friend levels to be a bit more effective out of the game. However, considering how long it takes to hug your friends, it's probably not something that you like end up doing a lot anyway. Let's just like try something funny here. Maybe it triggers. I am at full thing. Well, for it to trigger, I would have to like not activate it immediately. Let's just try it. Well, wasn't that strong as I thought it would be. Ooh. Also, occasionally I feel like the controls aren't like responding correctly. It's just like maybe this is just like on me. I'm pressing the buttons too quickly. Still 4 minutes ahead, but apparently I lost time. But again, I think it's because this is like the wrong way. It's mostly, this was interesting. Oh, God, almost dead. I think I mostly lost time because the last split was longer and this one was shorter or something. I don't know how these work. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm just a dork. Wants to show off their own game. This might be... This might actually be where getting Wendy, the one place where it's slightly beneficial, because Wendy gives you the ability to run. And do this. Which I think saves time. You see, this time I didn't get him. Considering how much faster he made that boss fight, I'll just take that path. But this is a fun thing where you can kind of, where you have to try to like beat that like enemy in such a way that the projectiles pass through like the prison later, like once they've done their job. So you can like sort of have to like be a bit considerate about your positioning there, or else you have to like eat some time, I guess. You know what? I'll do that. Because malcontent when active like is a damage increase, a flat damage increase, and that's a bit of a like, I think it's a bit less, I think, than I think this was quicker. Also, sometimes, like it does heal me up back up to full. So I don't know what's going on there. Probably some like different damage values that shouldn't be different. Don't ask me. There's a lot of stuff in this game where I'm just glad that it works. Cause wow, is there like a tower vault stuff underneath it I guess I should. I don't know. Is this a good showcase of a game that you can buy? Who knows? Yeah, this is fine. Actually, what if I just skip the fist bump? Because I can get more zeal in here. Huh. For some reason I got a running animation going there. Shouldn't have been possible, but it was. Again, sometimes things are weird. My hand hurts. I'm too old for action games. Okay, for a second I thought that maybe the game was broken again. Let's see. Will they kill me? No. Good. So this is sort of like the intended way. When you have Wendy's Wendy's conviction equipped, and like in its active state, you are like you become invincible. And these basically the enemies are built in such a way that they kill you and what? Nah, this was a mistake. Ah, this is a big time loss now. This is like a solid minute that I'm losing here because I accidentally sat down on the couch. Well, at least now I can hug someone. Yeah, but it's not this needed, but still. Also, people who have played Virtua 7's demo back in 2022 might remember this area. Oh yeah, this is this, I think. Oh no, whatever. I think I once again did the split wrong here. Also wondering if maybe in these sections that like the Wendy conviction might be helpful. Because these areas are a bit more spacious. As you can see, they were built for a different screen resolution in mind. And I didn't change it. And instead, now it looks weird. According to my splits, I'm 7 minutes ahead. I don't think that this is true. I think I just pressed the wrong button, but who knows? Up. Have to remind myself to mesh through its text. These damage numbers are very large. I didn't know that they can get that big, honestly. Again, this is like, this whole area is just like a, okay, have some fun before the game's over. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't like sit around thinking when I'm supposed to play the game quickly. I think the malcontent conviction is here wrong, because it's slow, and very localized. As you can see, I'm not barely hitting him. Oh. Oh, there I forgot the last split after the boss. But yeah, almost 5 minutes. The interesting part here is that 100%. I mean, it depends on how you route your path through the map. But again, because that was like 100% speedrun was basically me doing a test playthrough to see if stuff works, more or less. It was like around like roughly an hour 20, I think. And I think in general 100% probably like the lowest you can get is around an hour. Because the stuff that's required for